status. Nar means fire. Hamia is one that's boiling hot. So boiling hot fire. Tilka darul akhiratu. I see the ism ishara tilka. Hada hadani hadaini haulai. Hadihi hatani hataini haulai. Dhalika dhanika dhainika ulaika. Tilka tanika tainika ulaika. Tilka, after it I see a noun with al. So tilka daru is ism ishara musharun ilay. That house. Ad-darul akhiratu is mawsoof sifa matching in all properties. The last house or the hereafter house. So that last house. Two constructions together. Ayatul kitabil mubini. Ayatul kitabi. Ayatu mudaf, no al, no tanween. Al kitabi mudaf ilay, jar status, both are adjacent. Ayatul kitabi, the verses of the book. Al kitabil mubini, mawsoof sifa matching in all properties. The verses of the clear book. Two constructions next to each other. Maliki yawmid dini. Maliki mudaf, no al, no tanween. Yawmi is its mudaf ilay in jar status. But I noticed right away that even the word yawm looks like a mudaf, has only one haraka. Does it have a mudaf ilay? Yes, ad-dini is its mudaf ilay. Maliki yawmid dini are two idafa constructions right next to each other. So the word yawm is a mudaf ilay for the word malik, and also it is a mudaf for the word ad-dini. So the owner of the day of recompense. Ka'anna fi udhunayhi waqran. Ka'anna I studied in my huruf of nasb. Inna, anna, ka'anna. Layta, lakinna, la'alla. Ka'anna, as if. Ka'anna is a harf of nasb, so it should have and it should be working on some ism which is in nasb status. Ka'anna works on an ism and forces it to take nasb status. After ka'anna I see the harf fi. I know it is a harf because I studied it in my huruf of jar. Ba, ta, kaf, lam, waw, min, fi, an, ala, hatta, ila. So ka'anna is definitely not acting on fi. Ka'anna acts on an ism. What about the word udhunay? Could ka'anna be acting on this? Because we know harf nasb and its ism can be far apart. Other words can come in between, not a problem. Could ka'anna be acting on the word udhunay? The problem here is the harf of jar fi. Wherever you see a harf of jar, it always has to have right after it an ism which it acts on. So it's kind of like udhunay is booked by the word fi. So ka'anna cannot act on the word udhunay because fi is already acting on it. Okay. What about the damir muttasil that's attached to the word udhunay? Well, we know when the damir muttasil attaches to a noun, udhunay is a noun, it is always mudaf ilay. So even that is booked. We are left with the word waqran. This word, is it in nasb status? It is. So ka'anna acts on the word waqran. So it's like they're together. Ka'anna waqran. Fi is acting on udhunay. So the word udhunay is in jar status. And the word hu, the damir muttasil hu, is mudaf ilay for the word udhunay. Also, let's look at the word udhunay. Udhunay is actually udhunayni. Udhun means ear. Udhunani, 2 ears. Udhunayni, also 2 ears, but in nasb or jar status. So what happened to the noon of udhunayni? The word udhunayn had to be attached to a pronoun hu. Whenever we use udhunayn as a mudaf, we have to drop the noon. We want to say his 2 ears. So we are making it a mudaf, udhunayn. We drop the noon and we add its mudaf ilay hu. Udhunay he. What about the kasra on he? This is phonetic reason. The damir of the third person, who, huma and hunna, they will and hum, they will have a kasra. They will become he, hima, him, and hinna when the letter before them is either a ya or the letter before them have a kasra. This is for phonetic reasons. So fi udhunay jar majroor, udhunayhi is idafa, ka'anna waqran is harf nasb and it's ism. So there are actually three constructions here. As if a barrier or a curtain or a wall of sorts is in his two ears. Inshallah. Bil haqqi, ba is a harf of jar. Ba ta kaf lam waw, min fi an ala hatta ila. Al haqqi is the ism majroor. Bil haqqi, with the truth. Lakinna al birra, lakinna is a harf of nasb. Inna, anna, ka anna, laita, lakinna, la'alla. Lakinna should have an ism which is in nasb status. Al birra is that ism, however, the piety. After this, we have, we would like to analyze, well, not analyze, we would like to pick the murakkabat in Surah Kahf from ayahs 79 to 82. They are all marked in yellow. So let's try and see, inshallah, if we can identify. Li masakina. Lam is a harf of jar. Ba ta kaf lam. Wow, min fi an ala hatta ila. Harf of jar, right after it should be an ism in jar status. Masakin is an ism that is in jar status. However, if you ask yourself, but masakin has a fatha. Masakin has a fatha. Why does it have a fatha if it's in jar status? This is because the word masakin is ghair munsarif. We learned that there are certain patterns, certain awzan, words on those patterns, they will be ghair munsarif. One of those patterns was mafa'il. Masakin is the same pattern, the same wazn as mafa'il. These are ghair munsarif. What was the characteristic of a ghair munsarif word? It will not take tanween. Also, it cannot take a kasra. Since it cannot take a kasra, when it is in jar status, it shows its jar status also with a fatha. Li masakina, for the needy, for the poor, needy people. So it's a plural word. Jar majroor construction. Fil bahri, fi is a harf of jar. It means in. Al bahri is the ism majroor. Fil bahri, in the sea. Wara'ahum. Wara'a is a dharf, and we know that there are dhuruf that always take mudaf ilay. So this is making type 3 idafa. Wara'a means way behind. Hum is its mudaf ilay. Them, behind them. What is the status of the word hum? To figure out the status of kaheen pronouns, look at the word before them, meaning look at the word to which this pronoun is suffixed to. The word is wara'a. Wara'a is I said dharf. Dhuruf are nouns. So the pronoun hum is attached to a noun. Whenever these pronouns are attached to a noun, they are always mudaf ilay. So this is an idafa construction. Wara'ahum, behind them. Kulla safinatin. This is also a special mudaf, the word kulla. So in idafa, we said there are certain nouns that are special mudaf, meaning they always take, not always, but they take mudaf ilay. Kullun, ba'dun, ghaira, ayyu, these are also special mudafs. So kulla is mudaf, safinatin is mudaf ilay in jar status. Kulla means every, safina, boat, every ship, every boat. Then we come on to an interesting murakkab here. Abawahu. Abawahu is actually, the word is abawani. So there is this word ab, which means father. We studied before that this belongs to the group called Asma'ul Khamsa. There are 5 special nouns. The special thing about them is when they are mudaf. When they are mudaf, they show their status instead of with a haraka, with a letter. So the word ab, when it's mudaf, and in rough status, it will be abu with a waw. When it's in nasb status and a mudaf, it will show its status with the alif. Aba, alif, hamza, ba, alif. When it's a mudaf and in jar status, it will have a ya, abi. What is going on here? I see abawa. This is actually the dual of the word ab. So the word is ab. In dual form, it's not going to be abani, abaini. It's just the way it is. The dual form is actually abawani for rough status, abawaini for nasb or jar status. The word abawani, two fathers, this is a word used for parents in Arabic. Literally, you would say two fathers, but it means parents. The word abawani, when you want to make it a mudaf, you want to add a mudaf ilay to it. You want to say his parents, his two parents. Remember, you have to drop the noon of the dual. So abawani loses its noon. You're left with abawa. And what is the mudaf ilay? Hu. Abawahu, his two parents. Rabbuhuma is the next construction. This is idafa construction. Rabbu is mudaf. Huma is mudaf ilay. Both of them, their Lord. Minhu. Bata kaf lam waw. Min. Harf of jar. So the word hu is ism majroor. Its status is jar. Minhu, from him. The next one is li ghulamaini yatimaini. Li, harf of jar, for ghulamaini. Ghulam is a young boy, pre-pubertal boy. Ghulamaini is two boys. Ghulamani, ghulamaini is for dual. Yatimaini is the sifa for the word ghulamaini. So li ghulamaini, jar majroor. Ghulamaini yatimaini, mawsuf sifa, for two orphan boys. Fil madinati, harf of jar fi, in, and ism majroor al madinati, in the city. Tahtahu, idafa type 3. Tahta is a zarf. Hu is mudaf ilay, under him or under it. Lahuma, lam is a harf of jar. Huma is the ism majroor. Lahuma, for both of them. Abu huma. Abu is mudaf. Huma is mudaf ilay. Whenever I see my kahin pronoun, I should look before it. Huma is attached to a noun, abu. See the word ab, when it is mudaf, it adds a waw to it if it's in rough status. Abu huma, both of them, their father. Here's talking about one father, abu. Previously, it was talking about two, abawa, parents. Rabbuka is a simple idafa. Rabbu mudaf, ka mudaf ilay. If you want to go backwards, you see ka, kuma, kum, ha, huma, hum, any of those. Look behind it. If it's a noun, this is an idafa construction. Kaf is mudaf ilay. Rabbuka, your Lord. Ashuddahuma is another idafa. Huma is attached to a noun. Ashuddha is a noun. See, these pronouns, they can either attach to a noun, to harf of jar. You know the 11 harf of jar. To harf of nasb. You know the 6 harf of nasb. And it can attach to a verb. We are not doing any examples of verb. So you just have to worry about 3 things. Is it attached to a harf of jar? Is it attached to a harf of nasb? If not, then the word is a noun, because we are not looking at verbs at all. Ashuddha is a noun. So this is mudaf ilay. Ashuddahuma, their maturity. Kanzahuma, again, kanza is a noun because it's not harf of jar, it's not harf of nasb. We're not talking about verbs right now, so it's easy. Idafa construction. Kanza is a treasure, their treasure. Min rabbika, min is a harf of jar. Rabbi is ism majroor. Rabbi ka is attached to the word Rabb, so this is idafa, from your Lord. An amri, an is a harf of jar. The word amr is ism majroor. The ya mutakallim is attached to the word amr, so that's idafa. So there are 2 constructions, an amri and amri. And then lastly, alayhi, ala is a harf of jar attached to the damir muttasil hu. Whenever the harf of jar ala or ila attaches to a harf, to the damir, it opens up and you will see ilayhi or alayhi. It's still the harf of jar ala, upon him.